Jason, take it away.
That's what's up. Look, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. That's love. So again, I'm Jason White. I go by J White, first name, last name, out of Baltimore, but live in Houston. I'm just a simple guy. I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all, right? So entrepreneurship was never a thing that I was actually searching for. I wasn't searching for. I was a knucklehead in high school. I thought basketball was gonna be my way out, and it didn't pan out that way. I didn't pay attention. I was a class clown, but me being a class clown and not paying attention and using the other side of my brain actually started to help me when I got into business and understanding how to effectively communicate and talk to different rooms and talk to different ethnicities and different people. So I'm gonna just fast forward the story. I joined the Coast Guard because I ain't had no direction. I was in the Coast Guard. Like, check this out. Your boy didn't even know how to swim. I just joined the Coast Guard because my man was doing it. I ain't even know how to swim. I am a guy that likes to jump out the window and build a parachute on the way down. I'm legit that guy. I will figure it out. I'm not afraid to do anything. So one of the things I noticed, I'm not better than anybody. I'm never saying that. I'm just different. I'm just built different. And I recognize that. So I try to help people understand that they're built different too. So I joined the Coast Guard.
I can see you attitude floaties. I can see you now with your floaties in practice. Like,
you feel me? Because you know you gotta practice. If I don't practice, I would have still been in boot camp right now. I gotta get up out of there. So yeah. I had to do remedial swim every morning at 4 a.m. When we got up at 5, so I had to get up at 3:30, go to the pool at 4, and then be ready with the rest of the company at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the only way I can get out of the boot camp. So I still had an attitude problem. Anybody in the military on this call, drop a 1, drop fire. I appreciate you, appreciate your service. I did 10 years, and then 2 of those years, I did them in the brig. I did 2 years in the brig is military jail. Boom, I got it out of there. Yep, the brig is military jail. And it was tough for me, but don't nobody be sad for me because I needed all those lessons learned for me to be where I'm at today. So now I get out of military jail and I don't have no direction. I'm living at my mama's house. I'm kind of having a wars meet moment. So I get a job at the gas station. I'm good. I am the guy too. Obviously, y'all heard me say I'm the guy that builds his parachute on the way down, but I'm the guy too that wants to be the best at whatever I'm doing. I don't get like, oh, why am I here? I want to move on. No, I'm here because I need to be the best at what I'm doing right now, and then I can move on. I've always had that type of mindset without even doing personal development. So I just wanted to be the best gas station attendant. I wanted more hours. I wanted the best shift. I want all the customers to know my name. I was that guy. I'm chilling. I'm at the gas station. So now I'm at the gas station and my homeboy comes up to the gas station and he says, Jay, I'm going to get a federal government contract in trucking. This is 2008. I had no clue. I said, what's a government contract? What's trucking? He said, tell me, but I'm going to tell you about it when I get home. I said, I bet. Now, I worked the graveyard shift. So I was getting off at 1 a.m. I got off at 1 a.m. Call him. Yo, not answering the phone. From Baltimore, we call everybody yo. Everything's a yo. Yo this, yo that, yo that. So just excuse me real quick.
You say the word you. The way you got
no. You want you try to trick me. You almost got me. You almost got me. You let me say the word two, T-E-W, two. That's how we say it. So mine ain't that thick because I won't raise that. So now my man gets off. I get off work, go call my man, not answer the phone. He actually got locked up. Same night, boom, federal prison, gone. Kicked his mama door in, everything. And crazy thing is, if I wasn't at work, guess where I would have been at? I would have been at his house because that's how tight we were. So everything happens for a reason. So now he introduced me to federal government contracting just merely by saying the sentence. See, sometimes when people talk to you, it's the vessel that catches you. If certain people say something, they can say the same thing over and over, but it depends on who the deliverer is of that message. If it would have been anybody else, I probably wouldn't even have paid attention to it, just keeping it 1,000. So now he said federal government contracting with trucking. And back in 2008, if anybody ever was trying to learn on YouTube, oh my gosh, was it a headache. It's a straight headache. Like information wasn't streamlined. It was choppy. It was real salesy. It just wasn't good. Not for me. And then I didn't even have a computer, so I had to ride my pedal bike to the library. I'm giving y'all a lot of insight on your board. So from 2008 to 2011, it took me 3 years to win my first federal government contract. When I say 3 years, I do say it quick, like I kind of push over, but I don't want nobody to miss It took me 3 years to win a contract, but I didn't quit. Some people, it take them 2 weeks to not get a paycheck and they about to blow a top. Now imagine not getting no money with a business opportunity that your homeboy told you about that you have no knowledge about. I hate to read. I don't have a lot of patience, and I barely graduated from high school, but I did get my PhD. So everybody drop a fire emoji in the chat for me. I got my PhD. That's right. I got my public high school diploma. You feel me? I got up out of there. I got up out of there in high school. I know that.
Tricked us, earners.
So now, fast forward, I gotta figure out government contracting. If anybody ever looked at SAM.gov, and I'm gonna start getting to that right now, or had any knowledge of contracts, period. The federal government is wordy, it's lengthy, it's wordy. They take you from point A to point X just to get to point B. Like they're never streamlining with the information. So it took me 3 years to win my first federal government contract, and that contract was giving me $125 a month. Now, I know y'all gurus on the line like, yo, you can't get financial freedom with $125 a month. Of course not. But guess what I did? I figured out a system. I figured out a process. I figured out how to actually be awarded federal government contracts for work that I don't have to do. All right, here we go. Now we're about to get into the nitty gritty. The mindset is this. When we talk about federal government contracting, the mindset should be this. It's not about what you can do. It's about what you can manage. Can I manage this contract or can I manage the company that's going to do the work on my federal government contract? So now we fast forward to 2022. My companies have been awarded over 250 plus federal government contracts for work that we've never did. And currently today, we have 42 active contracts that are 5 years and better. So when we talk about multiple streams of income, when we talk about compound effect taking effect, I got 42 streams of income just with the federal government alone, and that's for work that I'm not doing. I don't see the work, I don't touch the work, I don't see the workers doing the work, I don't see the facility either. I've never seen it, and this is what we're about to get into. This is the process. One of the things I quickly learned is the federal government does not care who does the work, ladies and gentlemen. They don't care. They don't care. All they care about is, can you do the work and how much are you charging me? That's what they care about. If you can prove who's doing the work, they're credible. And if you can be at the lowest price, then you're going to be awarded a lot of contracts doing it this way. Most people always want to approach federal government contract by saying, I have a business. I can provide this. I can do that. Why? Why do you approach it that way? Because most business models outside the federal government needs you to do something. You have to have good credit. You have to build a team. You have to have a network. You have to, it's always you, right? In this area, it's not about you. It's about the companies that's already formulated to start work that they already need. So what's a federal government contract? A federal government contract is merely the federal government looking to procure a product or a service by a small business or a big conglomerate. That's a federal government contract. Notice I'm keep saying the word federal because I wanted to be distinctive between the state and the local levels. Your boy don't deal with them levels. If all the money coming from Big Daddy himself, the federal government, why am I going down there to the state and local when there's a federal facility in all 50 states, which means I can be here in Houston and I can be working my federal government contract in Corpus Christi, Texas, or in Oakland, California, or in Brooklyn, New York, or in my hometown, Hampton, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. Why is that possible? Because the federal government doesn't care who do it. Now, here we go. We're about to get into this process. When you get started with federal government contract, you got to have an LLC. All right, these are the bare minimum stuff. You have to have an LLC, and you have to register the LLC into SAM.gov. Now, back in 2008, when I started, I was green. Y'all want to hear the name of my first company? And I got 7 LLCs in SAM.gov right now. The name of my first company in SAM.gov that I ever had is I Get Money LLC.